topic is reported speech. Before I go in details of reported speech, I wanted to ask you the meaning of the word reported. What is the meaning of the word reported? So when we see the word reported, reported means spoken. Reported means spoken or conveyed. Reported means spoken or conveyed. Then what is the meaning of the word speech? The meaning of the word speech is the combination of many sentences speech, which is very well known to every one of us. In nutshell, speech is nothing but a dialogue. Speech is nothing but a dialogue, or it is a sentence. It is a dialogue or it is a sentence, which means reported speech is nothing but a spoken dialogue. Reported speech is nothing but a spoken dialogue or a spoken sentence. There are two ways to report the speech. We have two ways to report the speech. What are the two ways? One is direct way, that is called direct speech, and indirect speech. In these two ways we can report a speech, we can tell a sentence, we can convey a sentence, we can speak a sentence. Try to understand. So what does it mean by the direct speech? The direct speech is nothing but the actual words of the speaker. If the actual words of the speaker are quoted within the quotations without changing even a single word, if you exactly quote what all the words spoken by the speaker within the quotations, this become direct speech. So we can understand direct speech has two sentences or two parts, or we can even say two clauses. One is reporting verb, the other one is reported speech. As I already mentioned, reported speech is nothing but spoken dialogue. Reported speech is nothing but spoken dialogue. Who is the speaker of this reported speech? So to speak a sentence, to convey a sentence, we need a speaker, we need a subject. Then who is the speaker of this dialogue? I am your friend. I am your friend. This is the exact dialogue spoken by the speaker Ramu. So these are the actual words of the speaker placed within the quotations. Try to remember and understand the speaker of the reported speech. The speaker of the reported speech is always the subject of reporting verb. Remember this. The speaker of the reported speech is always the subject of reporting verb. Say for example, instead Ramu, if I use Lata, then who is the speaker of reported speech? Lata becomes the speaker of the reported speech. Instead Lata, if I write Geeta, then who is the speaker of reported speech? Geeta becomes the speaker of the reported speech. So direct speech has two parts. They are reporting verb part and reported speech part. Reported speech is always placed within the quotations, whereas reporting verb is always placed after the quotations, which means out of the quotations. Either reporting verb can be placed in the beginning of the sentence or the end of the sentence, but outside the quotations. Whichever the part which is within the quotations is called reported speech. Now coming to the indirect speech. What is indirect speech? The actual words of the speaker are not reported. We are not going to report. We are not going to use. We are not going to tell the exact words of the speaker, but we convey the meaning. We convey the meaning of the speaker's sentence. We convey the meaning of the speaker's sentence. Remember this. So while conveying the meaning of the speaker from direct speech to indirect speech, we find 5 changes. We generally observe 5 changes while converting a sentence from direct speech to indirect speech. What are the 5 changes that we observe? what are the 5 changes that we observe while changing a sentence from direct speech to indirect speech? The first change is change of reporting verb. Try to understand. These 5 changes are very important. Once if you know these 5 changes, you can change any number of sentences from direct speech to indirect speech. The second change, the second observations what you need to observe is, you need to remove the comma and quotations and then you have to write the suitable conjunction. As we know that in direct speech, we have reporting verb part and reported speech part. But whereas when we convert a sentence from direct speech to indirect speech, we are going to have both together as one sentence by using a proper conjunction to connect the 2 sentences. Be careful. And the third change that we observe is change of personal pronoun. We need to change the personal pronouns. And the fourth change is we need to change the tense. We have to change a tense when we are directly changing a sentence from direct speech to indirect speech. And the fifth change what we observe is change of adverbs of time and place. They are called near words to distance words or whatever the terminology that is being used. But try to remember they are the adverbs of time and place. Yes, let us now see how the changes take place from direct to indirect, model by model. So what is the first change that we observed while changing a sentence from direct speech to indirect speech? That is change of reporting verb. I have written here assertive, interrogative, imperative, exclamatory. Try to see, and if you want to note down, try to write them in your notebook. Assertive, in assertive model, if the given verb in reporting verb is said, said remains said even in the indirect speech. If said to is given, it gets changed into told. If says is given, says remains same. Says to become tell. Only in assertive model, try to remember. Coming to interrogative. In interrogative, either said or said to is given in the direct speech, they are supposed to be changed. Questioned, inquired, asked. Whereas in assertive, said remains said, said to became told. But coming to interrogative, said or said to, they are to be changed, either asked, inquired or questioned. Coming to imperative, in imperative, said or said to is given in the direct speech, you need to change them either commanded, ordered, requested, advised, suggested, etc. Coming to exclamatory, in exclamatory model, in the direct speech, if said or said to is given, in the direct speech, you have to change them as exclaimed with joy, exclaimed with wonder, exclaimed with sorrow, based on the mood of the sentence. Now you can easily identify and understand that not even a single sentence has same kind of change. That is why this is called individual change. Moving on to the second change. What is the second change that was mentioned? The second change that I mentioned is clear. Removal of comma and quotations and writing the suitable conjunction. When we wanted to connect 2 sentences, we need to use the proper conjunction. What are the conjunctions that we are supposed to use in assertive, interrogative, imperative and exclamatory? In assertive sentence, when we remove comma and quotations, when we wanted to connect a sentence, we are supposed to use the conjunction that. If it is a verbal question, if it is an interrogative, in interrogative, we have 2 types of questions. What are the 2 types of questions that we have? We have verbal questions, which means yes or no questions, and the other question is WH question. Even this question is called informative question. Try to remember. In the direct speech, if the given question is verbal, you have to choose the conjunction either if or whether. You can choose either if or whether as a conjunction. Moving on to the next, if the given question is WH, like the questions which start with WH words like what, where, when, who, whose, whom, which, why and whence. If any question which is given with the WH word, you are supposed to repeat the same WH word. Whatever the WH word is given in the direct speech, the same WH word is to be repeated and rewritten as a conjunction in the indirect speech. Coming to the third sentence, that is imperative model or imperative sentence. In imperative sentence, we generally use to connect the sentence, means to place V1, to infinite, generally we write to connect the sentence. Moving on to the fourth sentence. What is the fourth sentence here? The fourth sentence is exclamatory sentence. So, exclamatory sentence is nothing but exclamatory model. In exclamatory sentence also we use the conjunction that. Remember, in exclamatory sentence also we use the conjunction that. That is used in two sentences. One is the statements, the other one is exclamatory model. So, these two changes are different from model to model. They are called individual changes. Moving on to the next change. What is the third change that is mentioned? The third change that I mentioned is change of personal pronouns. How do we change personal pronoun? We have to change the personal pronouns of reported speech only. So, if the subject of the reported speech is a first person, try to understand. If the subject of the reported speech is a first person, we need to change the subject or the pronoun according to the subject of the reporting verb, according to the number and gender of the subject of the reporting verb. If the subject of the reported speech is second person, say for example, if the subject of the reported speech is second person, when it is the first person, we need to change it according to the number, gender of subject of the reporting verb. If the subject of the reporting verb is a second person, then you have to change it according to the object of reporting verb, according to the number and gender of the reporting verb. Okay. Say for example, if the subject of the reported speech is third person, then what to do? If the subject of the reported speech is third person, you need not change. You have to write it as it is. What are the third person singulars? He, she, it, and singular nouns. If you find any of these in the direct speech, that means in the reported speech, you can directly write them as they are in the indirect speech. Moving on to the fourth change. What is the fourth change that was mentioned? The fourth change that I mentioned is here change of tense. All the present tenses will change into their corresponding past tenses. All the present means like simple present, present continuous, present perfect continuous tense. Simple present will change into simple past, present continuous to past continuous, present perfect to past perfect, present perfect continuous to past perfect continuous tenses, which means all present tenses will certainly change into their corresponding past tenses while we are converting a sentence from direct speech to indirect speech. Remember. Okay. If simple past tense is given in the direct speech, then how? If the simple past tense is given in the direct speech, simple past tense has to be changed into past perfect tense. Simple past tense has to be changed into past perfect tense. Okay, past continuous tense is given in the direct speech. When past continuous tense is given in the direct speech, we have to change it past perfect continuous tense. Instead, giving all present tenses, past perfect tense is given in the direct speech. When past perfect tense is given in the direct speech, we need not change the tense. While you are converting a sentence from direct speech to indirect speech, you can write the same past perfect tense. You are not supposed to change. You have to write the same past perfect tense. Past perfect continuous tense. If past perfect continuous tense is given in the direct speech, you have to rewrite the same tense. You need not change. All present tenses will change into their corresponding simple past, past perfect, past continuous, past perfect continuous, past perfect remains past perfect, past perfect continuous tense remains past perfect continuous tense. Then if will is given in the direct speech, will gets changed into would, shall into should, can into could, may into might. These are the changes that take place in the fourth observation. And moving on to the fifth observation or the fifth change, what we are supposed to do. The fifth change, what we are supposed to do and what we are supposed to observe while we are changing a sentence from direct to indirect speech. Adverbs of time and place. Adverbs of time and place. This is called nearness and distance even. Nearness and distance. So now ago, if in the direct speech, if we get a word ago, when we convert a sentence from direct to indirect, in the indirect speech, you need not write and you are not supposed to write ago. Instead writing ago, you have to write before. Today, if it is given in the direct speech, today becomes the day. Tomorrow, the next day. Yesterday, the previous day. Next week, the following week. Now become then. This becomes that, these, those, here, there. Try to understand all the words given in the direct speech style. If they are given in the direct speech, while you are writing a sentence from direct to indirect, you have to choose the right side words, not the left side words. Now let us observe few examples with 5 observations or 5 changes which are explained. Let us understand and see the first sentence. I will go home tomorrow, Mary said to John. Mary said to John. Before you start converting a sentence from direct speech to indirect speech, you should know the model of the sentence. You should understand model of the sentence. To know the model of the sentence, one has to depend on reported speech part, as it is reported speech because it is placed within the quotations. This is called direct speech. So now in the direct speech, we need to depend on the reported speech part to know the model of the sentence. I will go home tomorrow is an assertive sentence. It is an assertive sentence. When once after confirming it is an assertive sentence, the second thing what we are supposed to do is, what is the reporting verb given? What is the reporting verb given? So what is the reporting verb given here? Said to. In the assertives, which means in the statements, said to, the reporting verb will change into told. Don't forget it. This subject, the reporting verb said to will automatically change into told if the sentence given is assertive. So I am going to write now, Mary said to become told. This is the first observation or first change. Told John, right? Once after writing the first change of reporting verb, what is the second observation or second change that we need to remember? That we need to remember is, we need to remove the comma and the quotations. When we remove the quotations and when we want to connect both the parts of report direct speech, when we want to connect both the parts of the direct speech, we have to write the suitable conjunction. What is the suitable conjunction in assertive model? The assertive model suitable conjunction is that this is the second observation, means second change. Now, once after writing the conjunction, what is the third change? Change of personal pronoun. Remember, change of personal pronoun. What is the of reported speech? The subject of reported speech is first person. First person. When the subject of the reported speech is first person, you have to change it according to the number and gender of the subject of the reporting verb. If the subject of the reported speech is first person, you have to change it according to the number and gender of the subject of reporting verb. What is the subject of reporting verb here? Mary. So, who is the speaker of this dialogue? Mary. Mary is talking about whom? Mary only. So, automatically I has to be changed into she. You can write Mary as it is, or you can write the pronoun even. So, Mary told John that she, this is the third observation or third change, that is called change of personal pronoun. Once after changing the personal pronoun, what are we supposed to do? We need to change the tense of reported speech. What is the tense of the reported speech? Simple future. Will automatically changes into would. Would, go, home. Home is as it is. Then what is the change that we are supposed to observe? Change of adverbs of time and place. Tomorrow will be changed into the following day or the next day. So, that the answer is Mary told John that she would go home. Tomorrow becomes the following day or the next day or the next day. This is the answer. In the indirect speech, we don't use quotation marks. We don't use quotation marks. Let us see the second sentence. You have passed the exam, he told me. What is the first thing that we are supposed to do? We need to see what is the model of the sentence. So, what is the model of the sentence? To know the model of the sentence, one has to completely depend on only reported speech. So, what is the reported speech here? You have passed the exam is a statement, which means assertive. In assertive, sedative becomes told, but they have already given told. When they have given told, you need not change. You write it as it is. So, that he told me. He told me. So, this is the first observation. And what is the second observation? When we remove comma and quotations, we are supposed to write the suitable conjunction. What is the suitable conjunction assertive? The suitable conjunction assertive model is that. So, even the second observation or second change is done here. What is the third observation? Change of personal pronoun. What is the subject of reported speech? The subject of reported speech is you, means second person. When the second person is given as a subject of reported speech, you have to change it according to the number and gender of the object of the reporting verb. What is the object here? Me. What is the subject form of me? I. So, you becomes automatically I. How can I change? What is the reason to change you into I? Because the object is. And fourth observation. What is the fourth observation? Tense. Change of tense. Have, has, present forms. What is the first form of have, has? Had. Then I had passed the exam. What is the third sentence? She has to work hard, said the teacher. What is the model of the sentence? She has to work hard. It is a statement. It's clear. Once after we confirm the model of the sentence, now we have to see the reporting verb. The reporting verb is said. In a statement, that means assertive model, said remains said. So, the teacher said remains said. This is the first observation. And what is the second observation? Removal of comma and quotations and writing the suitable conjunction to connect the two parts of direct speech. So, what is the suitable conjunction? That Once after writing that, what is the third observation? The third observation is change of personal pronoun. What is the personal pronoun of the reported speech here? The subject of the reported speech is she. She is third person singulars. Whenever third person singulars are given as the subject of reported speech, you need not change. You write them as they are. So she remains she. This is the third observation. Now the fourth observation is we need to change the tense of the sentence. What is the past form of has? The past form of has is had. The past form of has is had. So had to work hard. This is the answer. Had to work hard. No quotations, only full stop. Fourth sentence, she said, I can help you in the examination. So what is the modal of the sentence? I can help you in the exam is the reported speech where you need to depend to know the modal of the sentence. This is a assertive modal or this is a statement. As it is a statement, said remains said. So he said, said remains said again. He said. What is the second observation? The second observation is removal of comma and quotations and writing the suitable conjunction. What is the suitable conjunction in statements? The suitable conjunction in the statements is that. Okay, now third observation or third change is change of personal pronoun. What is the subject of the reported speech here? The subject of the reported speech is first person. If the subject of the reported speech is first person, we have to change the first person based on the subject of reporting verb. What is the subject of the reporting verb? He, here he. Automatically I will change as he. Means that he can become could. Very good. Could help. You is a second person. Whenever you is given in the sentence, you need to depend only on the object. If object is not given, try to there is me in the exam. This is the answer. At the last and final sentence is an example here. She is drawing a picture now, said the mother. What is she doing? She is drawing a picture now. This is a statement. This is an assertive sentence. Said the mother. Once after knowing the model of the sentence, now you have to choose either to change or not to change the reporting verb part. As it is a statement, said remains said. There is no change. So the mother said. So the answer is mother said. What did she say? When we want to remove comma and quotations, we have to use the suitable conjunction. The suitable conjunction is that. So she is the third person. Already it is mentioned. Third person singulars, third persons will not change. So she remains she. Is the present tense. What is the past form of is? The past form of is was. Was drawing a picture. Was drawing a picture. Now becomes then. These are the 5 changes we need to remember while we change a sentence from direct speech to indirect speech.